So hello everyone, Lipnox VR here, and today we're talking about ForeVR Bowl, a brand new bowling game for the Oculus Quest 2. 1 and 2. Oculus Quest 1 and 2. A brand new bowling game for the Oculus Quest 1 and Oculus Quest 2. So this is your opening area to start in, and we got achievements, stats. You can change your icon. This is your Facebook character avatar, so keep that in mind. They got new content coming. We got 2 new levels. They can come with new bowling balls and everything. And this is your main area to sort of select things to go into new levels and everything. This is where all your bowling balls are, and you've got a full arsenal, a full little deck of awesome bowling balls. And some of these look really, really cool with sweet animations. Some have different stats, different speeds, different whatever. And there's a few that have special abilities, like there's a fireball here that has a power shot. It makes it basically go like crazy when you throw it, so you can throw it from basically anywhere in the arena and still get in. There's like heavy shot. One I really, really like is my pink one, which has this gutter ball thing, which if I am very just on the edge about to go in the gutter ball, it points me in the other direction. And ooh, look at this one. I bet VR Central likes that. But go into settings quickly, you press the menu button on the left controller and it'll let you change the turn amount, because the turn is very, very slow at start and there's tons of language options. But going in, we have 6 courses, we have multiplayer, ranked, everything, practice, pass the headset around. There's all sorts of options, even the tutorial and everything, so let's get into it. And also, there is these oil pattern things, so enormous variety of things you can be doing in this game. The environments are absolutely gorgeous. I know I say absolutely gorgeous a lot in this channel, but believe me, there's some seriously cool details, some serious effort in this project as a whole. The space level, for example, you look up at the sky, the sun and the moon and everything and the earth are all moving in relation to how they actually would be, so huge details in that regard. One thing, we just got into multiplayer. It is only 4 players, so you're going to do 4 players max. There's no 8 player and any of that kind of stuff, so 4 players max. You can sit in a multiplayer lobby by yourself, and you're moving by yourself, so you kind of get yourself out of the way when the next player comes in. But this is Joey. He's the developer, or one of the developers of the game. And he helped me out by getting some multiplayer footage, because I wanted to see what happens when you're, switching between players in that regard. Because if you're going to single player, you just keep bowling and bowling and bowling. So keep that in mind. A huge aspect with the multiplayer, though, there's also like a leaderboard type of thing, like a high score thing. So you kind of want to get to the top score. One thing here too, when you switch levels, it kind of gives you like a preview area of what the level you're going into is. Really, really cool in that regard. So this is the pink dynamite. Look at the electrical effects that go on that and the explosion that happens when it hits the end. I really, really like that. And then these gold pin things, you see that gold pin? Well, that means you're going to get bonus coins for hitting it. So that is a huge, huge win. I love that they have that feature in it, because it just gives me incentive to try new modes, to keep mixing it up and not just sit in the same alley doing the same thing over and over again. So I love that whole aspect. It's not a huge, huge amount of coins, but it definitely pays off. But you can see there on the high score here, this is where the big boys play. But I'm not the grand champ yet. I'm learning. I'm picking up my skills. So we've talked about the features. You got the 6 levels. We got all these other bowling balls, the oil, just all these different mechanics to it, multiplayer. But how does the game actually feel? Well, it feels kind of like Wii Sports. If you played Wii Sports for the Nintendo Wii, I think everybody played that. Maybe not everyone, but most people probably played that game. I actually lined up for Nintendo Wii. I was one of the first people to own one, and I loved it. But the bowling especially was really what I spent the most amount of time in of all those Wii Sports games. And we used to even my mom got into the bowling. So I kind of feel like bowling video games are for everyone. And this game does that perfectly by making it still hardcore. It's still got the complex elements. It's still got, all the realistic balls with physics and everything. But it kind of has like a charm of just fun and easygoing. And, like I said, with the gutter ball, with the power shot, these elements to mix up the gameplay if you want exist. And I really, really, really love that they put the attention to sort of give you both styles, where it's kind of arcade if you want it to be, but it is a serious professional game. They had actual bowlers test this game to make sure physics are right, make sure everything feels good, and for me, it does feel good. It feels really, really good. One thing I do find funny is this guy here. The animations are all made by hand, and look at this. He's shooting a basket. He's shooting a hoop with the bowling ball. Like, how silly is that? No, now he's doing the under, the double-handed. Pro tip: this is not a good mechanism to knock over balls. That's a good tip to get into the gutter. But you can see on this particular lane, there is no gutter balls. They've blocked the sides off. But yeah, doing the double-handed thing there is not a good way to knock over pins. And just a double look at these beautiful balls. Like, look at this aquarium. You can look inside. It's crazy the details they put into this stuff, and it doesn't slow the game down at all. Like, that is awesome. So I do want to mention these premium ones, because they are the ones you want to buy. Those are the super ones that give you all the cool animations and special things. The other ones do have their own different things. There's like the pink one's not a special premium one, but there's all sorts of cool things. I will mention the guy who I played with, the developer, showed me this really cool one that was made like a horse galloping noise as it was going down the lane, and that's really cool. We want to make sure that it's available. You can add so much personality to your layout, to your arsenal of bowling balls you choose. I do also want to mention the music. They have some artists that are in like the first area, the 90s level. It's Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Europe, Survivor, Third Eye Blind, and then you go later down the line and Space has its own kind of stuff, but you go to the disco one, they got some Kool and the Gang, some Casey and Sunshine Band. There's all sorts of stuff. Even deeper into it, they have said that on the roadmap, they will add the opportunity to add your own music, because there's a good selection here, but of the main tracks that are in like the 90s one, you're basically looping 5 songs. You gotta be a little bit careful getting bored of them. That's ForeVR Bowl. It's a fantastic game. I've had so much fun with it. The multiplayer works great. The general game is just well built, and it's just a polished project overall. The attention to detail is seen all over the place. There's going to be tons of great updates down the road, so I'm just going to give this game huge thumbs up. I'm going to say it's, aside from my minor complaints, because there is no smooth turning, there's no smooth locomotion currently in this game game's pretty much perfect. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching, and you know what, if you liked the video, give it subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment, show the support. Let's keep it coming. Let me know what you guys like, and like I said, that subscribe just means you're back here for more. So have a wonderful day. Thank you.